Hi, Natalie. It's Miss Coddington. I really like your paragraph. There's a couple missing words and a couple typos that are going to be very easy to fix, and there's a couple spots where I want to give a little bit more information and refer to the article a little bit more. The first spot, and actually the first thing I notice, is remember what you always have to do at the very beginning of a paragraph. Please remember to indent. So, according to this article, being a bully does not help a kid's social status. Now, I know that's what I wrote on the board, but I guess now that I think about it a little bit more, this article is not very specific. Instead, say what this article is. According to a study done by by CNN's Anderson Cooper, or something like that, give us a little bit more information so I have some context about this article. All right. So being a bully does help a kid's social status because other kids do not like a bully. I think you've left out a word here. It does not help a kid's social status, right? And then I'd like you to write one more sentence for right here and refer to the paragraph. What evidence do you have that other kids don't like a bully? So just add a little bit right there. Studies show that kids switch from victim to bully. That makes sense. You're referring to the study. One thing I would like you to add right in front of the word study is a transition word. So we just right there. And then, so you could say, in addition, studies show that kids switch from victim to bully. Next sentence. Some kids switch place because they don't like being bullied, comma, so they take their anger out on others. Make sure you put that S in, which is another form of bullying. An example of bullying was when a guy at the baseball game, Dodgers versus the Giants, make sure that you capitalize Dodgers, and I think I would probably switch that. The guy at the Dodgers versus Giants baseball game, and now that's not really a complete sentence. So an example of bullying was when a guy at the Dodgers versus Giants baseball game did what? Right, so change these sentences. You might need to get rid of a little bit of some stuff in this sentence here in order to make it into a complete sentence, explaining the situation. Now, the other issue here is I want you to add one more thing. Remember, your thesis is that being a bully doesn't help a kid's social status. So how can you talk about social status with this baseball game? One thing you might want to say is, certainly, the guy who was the bully, he ended up going to jail. That's going to hurt someone's social status. So make sure you connect this sentence about the Dodgers versus the Giants and the guy who beat up the other guy at the baseball game to your thesis. All in all, great job. Make those corrections. It's going to be an excellent paragraph.